Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of our Drag Race Simulator Dimension 20 contest. Yes, indeed. I had a lot of fun with the last episode. If you have not seen it, we had the contestants of the Fantasy High universe and the Never After universe competing against each other, and I will not spoil the outcome of it, but it was it was surprising. It was not what I thought would happen. Now, today we go into season 2, basically, where we have contestants like lovely Ricky here from not the Never After, from this Unsleeping City, of course, and the other cast members will be from A Starstruck Odyssey. If you want to know how these stats come together and how I made this happen, go and watch also the first episode. I will go more into detail over there. I have already set up how how this simulation is going to work. I mean, not the whole simulation, but like how many contestants, what kind of first episode. You get the deal. If you want to know more information about that, go also to the first episode. Or try the Drag Race Simulator yourself. It is a fun tool. So, with that being said, let's begin. So, the first mini challenge is that the queens will have to do a song about balls, and Barry won. Okay, I mean, he sure had a lot of balls in his face. Not because he's gay, but just because the Garys do stupid shit like that to each other. Okay, the first maxi challenge. The queens have to bring it to the runway and serve not one, but two fabulous looks. But there is not really a theme, I think. Okay. Sophia Lee and Gunny did great. Okay, I mean, they slayed. Not only did they great, they slayed. I can see Sophia doing it. Gunny, I'm kind of surprised by him. Okay. Then here we have somebody who... most of them did good, actually. Nobody did bad. I'm surprised. But let's see. Judging! In this premiere, for first time in Drag Race history, nobody's going home tonight. Okay, so that's why everybody performed so good. You know how it is. But we don't want to take away from Gunny. You won. Congratulations. And the other two are safe. I'm kind of surprised by this group. Honestly, not by Sophia, but Gunny and Skip I did not think would be fashion models at all. Oh, wait a minute. I have one last announcement. The real competition is just about to begin. I'm introducing a new queen into the race. Please welcome to the race, Misty Moore. Yes, I wanted to give Misty a little bit a special place in here because technically I think she would win all of Drag Race, all of this competition, but she has the same rules as everybody else. So basically her stats are not better than the stats of anybody else. So I don't know if she truly is gonna win, but I wanted to give her a moment because she would live to be on stage and to perform like this. Okay, again a mini challenge where they have to make a quick look about noodles, and Gunny won. Gunny's doing good, he's doing good. And the maxi challenge this week is a dance number about Drag Race. The Drag Olympics. I was just kind of like, what? Okay, Gunny gets to decide who goes in what team. So he decides to take Skipper, Ricky, Cargrash, and Petey into his team. But then this here are the other two teams. I can definitely see these four working together greatly. I'm not so sure about this one below here because there are like a lot of different personalities in there. We're team 3. I'm kind of worried for you. I'm not gonna lie. The Queen's performances, of course, Misty Moore, who would have thought did great, but so did Petey. But nobody had like a really bad performance. Okay, like this group of people are slaying. Now the runway is Butch. Oh, Sophia. So I don't know why, but it fits that Sophia is there. I love her. And Petey, okay, I can see that he can he knows what it means to be Butch, I guess. And again, Gunny is doing better than I thought. And honestly, my own biases are showing here because I'm not the it's not like I have anything against Gunny as a character, but I did never think of him as such a performer, honestly, more like as a you know, part of the production, but not on stage. Interesting. Now, Kingston and Madame Anastasia had bad runs. And yes, by the way, I called her Madame Anastasia just because it sounded more. It's her drag name, basically. You know, that's why I didn't go with Iga. Oh no, but Kingston and Madame Anastasia. Iga. Judging, good. We have the tops and the bottoms, and bring back my girls. I've made a decision. Nightwing, congratulations, you're the winner of today's challenge? What? What? How did that happen? How did that happen? Did I miss him before? He wasn't really good on the runway, like he didn't have the best run race, and he was in the challenge also not the best. Okay, interesting. Maybe I didn't see something there. You are safe, Big Berry, Sinnesota, yeah, and Big Berry, you are safe. It is Sandra Sydney and Madame Anastasia against one another. The Unsleeping City versus, well, you know, Starstruck Odyssey. They had to sing to an Ariana Grande song and they both flopped. Like Sandra Sydney, I did expect more from you. Like Madame Anastasia, like that's not your sound. I totally can see, but nah, just nah. Like this is the first real lip sync, and Mother Rue is already like, but Zoe, Madame Anastasia, it's time to go. Oh yeah, Untucked. I will only include Untucked if it is something spicy good going on. If not, we will just jump to the next challenge. Ooh, Barry and Riva tell Miss Enzino over here that she had the worst look ever. Oh wow. That is cold-blooded. And she is your boss, by the way. If you two forgot already. Oh wow, and then she teams up, then Margaret teams up with Kingston and they go after Gunny. Probably a little bit jealousy because Gunny is doing good, so The mini challenge is a song about celebrities and well, our Mindslag does really well, of course. Probably he has been into some celebrities. By the way, like for me, in my mind, this is not the Norman Skip Takamori as a normal person, but more either fully controlled or like in cahoots with our Solibro Slug. Is that how you say it? You know what I mean. The Queens will participate in a parody trailer about politics. Okay, season 8 challenge, if I remember correctly. And we have the performances. Of course, Misty Moore is doing great as always. Skip and Petey had bad performances. Oh no, and Margaret and Zeno totally flopped. Ooh, I feel like she took it like too literal. Like I would guess that she probably made like a sickening trailer, but it was not a parody, not comedic, you know, and that's why she's down there. Okay, now we come to the runway with the theme Nighttime is the Right Time. Here, Miss Enzino, however, slayed. We love to see that. So did Misty, Car Crash, and Skip. My prediction right now is that this is maybe Misty's day. We will see. Did anybody had a bad? Yeah, Kingston and Barry. I mean, I can see Kingston struggling on the runway. I'm sorry, I don't see him as a fashion forward or fashion anything kind of queen. So, yeah. Big Barry 6 probably just has the same outfit on. Like I can see, like he is in a situation like Tina Burner, like always kind of like the same kind of thing. Here are our tops and bottoms, and we will see who wins. Yes, it is Miss Moore, of course. Misty Moore getting her first win, and I would hazard a guess to say not gonna be her last. Now, who is gonna be lip syncing? Ooh, Skip, you are safe, and Margaret and Petey, you have to fight it out. Okay, here we have the lip sync, and Miss Enzino is doing good while our Vox Populi was Kingston. Our PD is doing bad. What was it? Vox Phantasma, that's it. Can you not use some dream magic? I would think you could use this to your advantage, PD, but yeah, no. Miss Enzino wins and PD has to Sashay away. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. Okay, next mini challenge. And I already see that Kingston is winning. I'm so happy for him since, I mean, he's doing good in the performances. I think not so good on the runway, but at least he got this mini challenge win. Okay, they have to act in a commercial and again in teams, and Kingston gets to decide who goes in what team. Of course, he takes Misty Moore, because why wouldn't you do for an acting challenge? And the other two teams are pretty even, in my opinion. Okay, like Cody won the first episode, like the second episode, so I'm kind of waiting to see what else he can do. But yeah, performances. Sophia Lee and Riki Matsui slayed. Riki, well, I was just about to say you and acting, but Riki is so freaking handsome and so freaking good looking. I feel like as soon as he's on the stage, like everybody just looks at him, but in a good, he's like, he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong. He's just flawless and sexy, and I feel like that's why he's up there, is my guess. But nobody else had like a bad performance, so that is good to see. Category on the runway is favorite Gaga look. Oh, and Ricky's lady. What did Ricky do? I could see him. I mean, I could actually see Ricky in like this from Abracadabra, the red dress like this that she has on the beginning. I know it sounds crazy, but I would love to see it. And I was thinking for Ricky something red because of firefighter, but I didn't want to go fire, so that was like the thing that just popped in. But yeah, congrats, Ricky. Ricky, you slayed, you slayed. And nobody was bad. Like, this is a good week for everybody. Now judging, these are our tops and bottoms, and Ricky wins! Congratulations! I didn't see that coming, but I'm not mad about it. Like, we love Riki Matsui, Mr. March over here. And we have Rira, you are safe, and Miss Enzino once again in the bottom, but with Cody, who won, but now is in the bottom. Let's see. My money is on Cody, but I would prefer to have Miss Enzino here. Had a great lip sync, and Margaret, you flopped. I'm sorry, I can see the writing on the wall. Yes, that's how it goes. Oh my god, the girls are fighting over here. Like Gunny in particular, like he goes after Kingston and he tells him that his drag is mediocre, which I feel like we all know and see, but you don't need to like attack him like that. And then going after the queen herself, Misty Moore, and being like, yeah, you have to paint heavier. Your ugly face needs to be painted up. Like, whoa, let her be. Like, she's an icon. And then, of course, he wins the next mini challenge. Competition about hit pads. Honestly, you all, the mini challenges are super weird. So, but as the maxi challenge, it's the Rusical. Oh, it's a Rusical. And Kagrash slayed the challenge. I can see that. Kagrash, of course, I can tell that he, as a little red guy, would sneak into a lot of performances in musicals, and I couldn't see him loving them and performing them while how do I say that? You know, performing them while the performance is going on. Because as a normal theater visitor, you cannot stand up and act it out with the cast. But as a little rat, you can act it you can act it out with the cast, basically. Like if you're in front of the TV and you say the lines with the character, that kind of thing. Yeah. Nobody again is doing bad. I mean, did we have? No, in the last episode we had people doing bad. And again, the stats are not anything. They have bad stats. So let's go to the runway. The category is chaps, and Kingston Brown is slaying. Wow, okay, sorry. Maybe I need to eat my words. He had like one look in particular that he brought and was like, this is the one. And I guess it's chaps, which, I mean, Kingston, show off those cheeks. I love it. I love it. Gunny as well. Not what Gunny, I feel like at the moment is Gunny probably going to win. We will see, but he's doing great. Here we have the tops and bottoms, and let's see. Kagrash, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's challenge. I'm so happy for this little guy. I love Kagrash. Not thought that he would come far, honestly. He probably thought himself that he's going to be out at the first episode, but now here he is. We love it. We love it. Ooh, but what is this? Gunny is in the bottom 3. That's interesting. That's highly interesting. They were not so happy with his performance, it seems like, because the runway was top. And Kingston runways was also top, but not here in the challenge. I'm sorry, Kingston. Ooh, they sing to a song by Stevie Nicks, and Kingston Brown is slaying it. I love it. While Barry has a good lip sync, so let's see the results. Kingston Brown, Shantae, you stay, while Big Barry, sashay away. I'm sorry, Barry, but you perform better in a group than solo, I feel like. Okay, next mini challenge. It is Sandra Sydney's turn to win in a performance about past Drag Race contestants. And past Drag Race contestants to me always sounds like they passed away, like that they, are not with us anymore, which I find hilarious. I shouldn't say it like that, but it's just weird. The Drag Race Simulator is a lot of fun. Now the maxi challenge is the Snatch game. Ooh, I told you before in the last episode, and just a little recap. I'm not really good with names of celebrities, and I don't find impersonations that funny. It's a personal thing. I'm not saying it is a talent, and people do great things with it, and it can make me chuckle, but it's just not my preferred art form, basically. So what we're gonna do is we scroll through it, and you can look at them, and I will maybe say 1 or 2 things to the contestants, or like who are they impersonating, I mean. But yeah. So here we have everybody. So we have Rira as one of the Kardashians, which I feel like really interesting when she... This sounds so mean. I have no idea about the Kardashians, honestly. But I feel like Rira would get a lot of interesting intel when she would be connecting with one of them mentally. I feel like there is kind of a lot going on and not a lot going on at the same time. Sophia's Mike Myers, I love it. She was just like, I'm gonna put on a mask and be like really spooky and scary, and will basically slay my competition that way. And Flavor Flav by Misty Moore, I mean, I'm not so sure. I'm sure she can do it, but I have difficulty to imagine it. Michael Jackson, I can see. Cockroach says Michael Jackson, I can totally see. Okay, now let's see who did the best, and it is Kingston Brown slayed this challenge. Do Poppy. Now again, Poppy doesn't tell me anything. I have no idea who this person is, but apparently Kingston did a great job, or at least made the judges laugh a lot. Did we have bad performances? No, Sophia. What was Sophia again? That was kind of like, yeah, Mike Myers. Ooh, Sophia. No, it was a little bit too one note. I feel like there was not a lot of a character. Like Mike Myers also does not really have a character, does he? I feel like. Okay, now the category is on the runway. Who's your queen? So who is your queen? Who are you looking up to? And here Sophia did a great job. I feel like Sophia is a beast when it comes to styling wigs. I feel like in our Dimension 20 Drag Race world canon, Sophia is the girl that you go to when you want to have the best wigs in the business. She's the one. Now, did anybody have a bad... Yes. Cockroach. I wonder who is his queen? Who is Cockroach's queen? The Statue of Liberty, maybe? But I can see how that people would not really like that because it is too patriotic and, well, also not that exciting because we have seen looks before. Okay, we come to the judging, and they have to say who should go home tonight and why. Let's see if there is anything good in here. If not, then we will skip it. Okay, looking at this, everybody says Gunny. So Gunny is doing good in the competition, kind of, but is not really beloved by his castmates. It seems like Gunny her himself says Sophia, however, and they weren't mad, so everything is fine. However, the only one who says somebody else as well is Kagrash. So Kagrash and Gunny are kind of like teaming up to go against Sophia. So it feels like Sophia and then Gunny are going maybe to lip sync, unless I mean it's not just. We will see. We will see. Kingston Brown, congratulations to the winner of today's challenge. Wow, there are a lot of surprises here today. There people do better than I thought they would, and others are like fading to the background. I mean, Riva, I kind of expected to do better, honestly, so I did of Sophia. But yeah, no, Gunny and Kingston are like both up there. I'm interested to see where this is going, and lip syncing today are Gunny and Ricky, which maybe means that Gunny will not be up there and will go home today. We will see. No, our lip sync song is Never Too Much, and Ricky had a bad lip sync. Oh no, but Gunny flopped. He flopped. What did he try to do? I'm sure he tried to do some gadget work and it didn't work. Or his literal body. Maybe he didn't have downloaded the extra dancing patch, you know, that you have to buy. And he was like, I'm not gonna dance. And then now you should have danced, Gunny, because now your body gets sold for parts. No, it won't. But we will see. He has won. Will he stay? No. Gunny, sashay away. And Ricky, Shantae, you stay. Okay. Oh, by the way, you all, if you have good end exits lines, or like, you know how RuPaul is sometimes like, today you try to show us an icy wind, but it seems like it all has melted now, girl. I cannot do that. I'm not so good with like catty things like that. I'm sorry. I'm more like of a goofball. But if you have good sentences like this, please leave them down in the comic. I love it. I love those silly wordplays that Mother Ru does. Oh my god. Night Angel Cody spits on Riva. What is going on? That is, I mean, even though Riva is an aquatic creature, so one could say it is less offensive, but I actually feel it is more offensive. Wow, that is not great, Cody. I need you to go. Okay, mini challenge. They had to do a quiz about balls. Again, balls. This time, however, Riva is the one who wins, since Barry isn't with us anymore. And I can see that because, I mean, the art that they have for her on the fan page, or like in general, is like her in this huge glass sphere. So I can see that she knows her way around with balls, of course, as well. Okay, the queens have to do a comedy routine about rainbow. It does not say if they have to perform together, but we see here that Ricky and Kingston and Kagrash, our Unsleeping City team, does great. I wonder, wait. Yes, no. I was wondering if who else is left from the Unsleeping City. Now, not so good was, oh my god, Misty Moore! Misty Moore had a bad performance. A comedy routine. Okay, I can see but I think she has some comedic chops, but maybe not her strong suit. Bring it to the runway. Category is the power of love. And Skip slayed the runway. I can only imagine he used something like the slug came into play somehow. Maybe it was a big reveal, power of love, and maybe they were like, yeah, we are two slugs in here, or like multiple slugs in this body, and we love each other a lot, and that was kind of why they won. I don't know. Yeah, not so. No, they all had a good not lip sync, a good runway, and the winner is Kingston Brown. Wow, Kingston, you shut me up. You really shut me up. I first didn't see you, but you truly somebody to a force to be reckoned with. Which again, I mean, Kingston is the Vox Populi, so I could see him be really, how do I say that? He can talk really good, like you feel safe around him, and he seems to notice a little things. I feel like he had maybe problems in the beginning because he first needed to get to know the cast, and he was pretty quickly, however, in tune with everybody, and now he can perform at his best because he's somebody when he can lift others up, he himself gets lifted up even more. I love that for him. However, Sandra Sydney, you are safe, and Misty Moore and Sophia Lee, you are up for elimination. I want them both to stay. Let's see what the song is. They both had a great lip sync. Okay. Can we have a double Shantae? I would love it. Yes! I felt it coming. Like, we cannot let these divas go. Okay. I had the feeling this is going to happen because we cannot let these divas go. Oh. You all, by the way, the Drag Race Simulator is like, I have no idea how it works, so don't you come for me and say like this is somehow hacked or whatever. It is what it is. And sometimes it is what it could be. Sandra Sydney is intimidated by Skip. That sounds like that Skip is beating her up, and I don't like that. Keep your hands to yourself, man. And see, here's what I'm talking about. Ricky's tights were ripped backstage, probably because he was doing some squats while they were waiting, and Kingston helps him out. See, like, Kingston is just like a super friendly guy. Hey, our next mini challenge has also been won by Riva. I love it. Let's see what the maxi challenge is today. Okay, they have to improvise in a pageant. Let's see who did good and who did bad. I mean, Kingston is now my pick to win. Skip and Cody and Riva did good, and not so good did Sandra Sydney. I'm sorry. I, by the way, only found out what Sandry is. If you didn't know, like, Sandries are like little, I don't know, like tchotchkes. Just little objects, not really worth of mention or noting, you know. And I didn't know that was what's the name based on. I like it. Now to the runway. The category is naughty. Ooh, and Skip slayed the runway. Okay, yeah, I can tell. Like the slugs came not out the nose, they came out of other parts of the body this time. I can already tell. And Riva had a bad runway. Yeah, she does not understand. Like sex and stuff is not really her subject. Let's put it that way. These are our tops and bottoms, and okay, Mr. Skip, Norman Skip Takamori is the full name, I feel like. Won, congratulations, I think. Is this his first win, or did he have a win before? Maybe he won before, I will check later. And, oh, Misty Moore is again in the bottom, this time, however, with Sandra Sydney. Misty, you're too much in the bottom. And now I also have again queens that I want to see a double Shantae, but I don't feel like we will get it this time. Oh no. Let's see what the song is and who did how good. Yeah, Misty Moore had a good lip sync. Sandra Sydney flopped. Ooh, Sydney. Yes, it's time to sashay away. I'm sorry. I can see her rollerblading out of there. Yeah, why didn't RuPaul keep her? Like, she loves rollerblading, but maybe it got kind of old at some point. Maybe that's what happened here. Ooh, a lovely surprise! Here we are. I've decided that one of my queens deserved a second chance. You will vote on which eliminated queen will come back. Now, I wanted this twist to be in here just for fun. So let's see who voted how. Kingston voted for Sundry, good. Skip wanted to have Gunny back. Cody wants Speedy back from way back. Riva wants Miss Anastasia back. Carcrash wants Big Berry 6. The second vote for PD from Ricky. Um, Sophia wants Big Barry back, and Misty Moore wants Anastasia back. Ooh. So we have 2 votes for Barry, 2 votes for PD, and 2 votes for Madam Anastasia. And Big Barry 6 returns to the competition. I don't really know why him, but my guess is that PD and Madame Anastasia were voted out, and not voted out, but were kicked off before Barry. So Barry has the most votes and stood here the longest. But Margaret in Xeno got 0 votes. This is so tragic. I'm so sorry. But it is pretty even split up. It is not they're not aligned with one each other. Interesting. So who voted for Sophia? I feel like Sophia has the hots for Big Barry. I can see that. And who was the second person? Oh, here, Carcrash. Yeah. I feel like Carcrash has the hots for Big Barry. I can see that. Okay, it's the mini challenge win, and it is Carcrash. It is a quiz about celebrities. I'm pretty sure he's in the dumpsters of New York and gets a lot of magazines on his little hands that he can, I don't know, read and figure out all about the celebrities. I don't know who has like dropped a cup of coffee this morning. It is very important news that stands in there. Ooh, the queens have to do outfits with sea items, so it's kind of like an unconventional materials challenge. And Sophia leads late, which of course she has fashion sense, and she has worn like trash bags before after waking up drunk in an alley. So I can see her making this work, definitely. And nobody, however, was bad. Here we have the tops and the bottoms, and yes, Sophia Lee, congratulations, you are our winner. And we have sadly Skip and Riva, who have to lip sync against one another. I truly wonder how Riva is lip syncing. And in general, like if you have imagined all of this, for me in my head, they had like a whole separate runway set up just for her. But maybe not. Maybe she had to perform this far in her robot, her psychic drone. That would also be possible. I wonder. I think she could make it work, though. So the song is Call Your Girlfriend, and Skip make a fake split, so he is a little stunt queen. I can see. But, I mean, maybe it was not even meant to be a stunt. He had a bad lip sync. So Riva slayed the lip sync, Skip had a bad lip sync, and he made the fake split. I feel like the slugs up here got the wires mixed up, and it was not meant to be like it was not like, oh, look at me, I will make a fake split. No, it was like probably, I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. It seems like, well, we will see. Yeah. Riva, Shantae, you stay, and Skip, you have to sashay away. Skip! Ooh, in the Untucked, first of all, Kingston Brown is annoyed the way that how Ricky Matsui is drinking, so he's probably like, hey buddy, chill. And Misty Moore wants to hook up with Sophia, which I can totally see. Now, Big Barry, you're back, by the way. What have you done this episode? I have not seen you. Step it up. No mini challenge today. Okay, let's go. Now we have the maxi challenge. What is a comedy roast? Okay, let's see. We have only Misty. Misty had a bad performance. Okay, so Misty is not a good comedian. We see that. I mean, she is probably more kind of the girl who, how do I say that? She's the kind of person who reads lines, like takes this kind of things in performance, but maybe quick thinking. Wow, okay. Quick thinking on a feat when it comes to comedies is not really her thing. Quick thinking. My God, my words. Now on the runway, however, female zodiac signs, and Misty is killing it. But I wonder if it will be enough to keep her out of the bottom. I would hope so. Cody had a bad runway. Honestly, Cody, you were kind of acting up with Rira in the Untucked. I have not forgotten. So I kind of, it's time for you to go for me. But you're not here in the judging. Okay, so forget what I said. Hey, but Big Barry 6 is here. So let's see. And he wins! Congratulations! Wow. You know, normally the people who come back for after some episodes have passed. These people are oftentimes a flop and get booted out immediately, but not Big Barry. He came to slay. Wow. However, it is Misty Moore once more. Like Misty, I'm starting to lose hope. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. And it, again, an Ariana Grande song. Riva did a good lip sync while Misty had a bad lip sync. I'm worried, you all. I'm now. Now. Misty Moore sashay away. Like I really expected her to go to the top 3, honestly. Like she's an icon and a legend, but maybe this show is just not for her, you know? It could be as simple as that. F's in the chat for Misty Moore. What the frick is going on? Karkash is telling Riva about the time someone tried to drown her in the ocean. I mean, I can see it. I can see this, why they talk about it first of all. And also the car crash as a rat, somebody was trying to drown him. Oh my god, this is awful. And Riva is kind of like, no, the ocean is great, believe me. Well, maybe not the ocean in New York. Let's just say it that way. Ooh, the library is open in the mini challenge. So let's see if something good is here. You will see it, otherwise skip. Ooh, Sophia going after car crash with, hey Trainwreck, this is not your station. Which is, I mean, I feel like every station was car crash station. He had not even a home, so he changed it up from time to time, you know. Kingston Brown also going after car crash. I don't blame you for not being a great makeup artist. There's not many things you can do with coffee grounds and gasoline. Wow, you all know that car crash can afford anything. You're really going after his wealth here. But this is funny. It is funny. Oh my god, I wonder if Sophia ever did like the, what's it called, like the perm on car crash, and then he did the dancing baby bit with her. That would have been iconic. Again, going after car crash, Riva goes like, oh, I love what you have done with your hair. How do you get them come out of your nostrils like that? Like, what? Let this man or this rat live. Let him be. He's other than the rest of you, so be supportive. I mean, he has hair everywhere but his well, you know, his tail. And the winner is Kingston. I don't know, I don't think I've... Oh yeah, no, you have seen Kingston. Actually, I agree with this one. I agree. Okay, they have to do an acting challenge again in a feeder piece named Screech. And we have our teams here. 2 teams only this time. My money is on team 1, honestly. Yeah. Only because of Cody. Now. But they all had a good performances. Oh, great. But Cody, only a good one. We see you. Now, let's go to the runway, and it is Feathers time. Kingston Brown and Ricky Matsui, like, these two are buddies. They are truly buddies, and I can see that they helped each other probably backstage with this look. And yeah, they doing great. Now, not so good is Cody, Barry, and Riva. Ooh. Like, I personally want Cody to go, but Barry just came back and Riva has been in the bottom now for a couple of times, so let's see. I mean, this is just a runway. So here we have the judging, and Riva, you are the winner. I'm sorry. Your look of feathers, of course, aquatic feathers doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But she won anyway. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And not so good, however, it went for Kingston Brown, but he's safe, which okay, and Barry and Ricky now have to go against one another. I already can tell this better be a lip sync where there is a lot of oil and a lot of two sexy men grinding up onto each other. That's what we all want to see. Wow. Causing a commotion by Madonna. Come on, bring out the oil. Bring out the oil. They both had a good lip sync, so let's see. Yeah. Big Barry sashay away. He came back, and as I said before, like the people who come back, they oftentimes don't have such a great runtime. But Barry actually won. He won. Ooh, but things are heating up with Kingston Brown. Like, first of all, Sophia goes after him, and then Kagrash as well has an argument with Kingston. So, not everything is going as well. That's maybe why he was on the bottom in the last episode. Like, he truly is somebody who, if the vibe is not right, then he doesn't perform correctly. You know, it is the makeover challenge. My least favorite challenge in the whole franchise. I don't like it. I mean, I like it. Did I talk about this last time? I don't know, but I just would prefer it if it was not family resemblance. And I know in the drag world and in the queer world, like your chosen family is very important. But again, it is chosen family. It is not like we have to look alike. Okay, so they could do so many things with makeover challenges, but it's always the same thing, and it is so boring. So yeah, Mr. Brown, Kagrash, and Mr. Matsui did great, while Cody had a bad performance. I could see Cody like basically, how do you say that, equipping his queen, like his partner, with all those weapons, and they are like, I don't want any of these dude, and Cody's like, no, you will. And then they had like a bad vibe, and it didn't work out. Yay, Ricky won! Congratulations, Ricky! I love you. You think it had been some time since the last time you won, so good for you, but Riva, you're safe. Congratulations. I wonder if the person that was with Riva had to go into the water with her all the time and basically wear what's it called, like a breathing mask kind of deal. That would have been fun to see. But yeah, Sophia, you need to kick Cody out of this race, please. But by the way, I have to say, however, Sophia and Riva, you two in general need to step your game up. However, I feel like, has either of you won a challenge yet? I don't think so. Let's see. Good. So both of them had a good lip sync. So let's, well, hope that. No, Cody, why you have to do this? Sophia, please cast silence. I need to scream. What's going on here, you all? Ah, okay. Let's continue. Cody is truly, like, he's a villain. He's a villain that you love. Like Cody is such a great character in like that you hate him, but you just want him to see knocked down a few pegs. Ooh, the puppets! And Ricky does a great job. I can see that Ricky probably has done puppet work before for children, you know, like to teach them about the safety precautions, or like what to act and how to do in a fire when there is a fire, and probably acted it out with puppets. I totally can see Ricky do this in his spare time. And we have a ball as the maxi challenge. It is the monster ball. So we have trick or treat, no, Trampy trick or treat, Witch Please, and Milk, which is monster like to freak. And we have Ricky, and of course, when it's the monster ball, none other than Kagrash, rightfully so, going to the top spot. Yes, Kagrash, finally your challenge has come. Now Riva, I mean, she doesn't feel like a monster. Like, even though, like, Kagrash, yes, monster. Riva, not really. I mean, she doesn't see herself. She doesn't carry herself that way. It's not a label that she claims, I feel like. And yes, Kagrash won this whole episode, this whole shebang. Congratulations. Now, Kingston is out. Not out, but he is safe, while Cody and Reva now have to battle it out. And again, like Cody, you already took Sophia from me. Now you cannot take Reva as well. She had a great lip sync, and Cody had a good lip sync. And how? Why? Cody, get out of here! No smoking, nothing. Reva. Oh no. I didn't look at the song. What was the song? Oh no. I'm so sad. Cody. Like, he's truly the villain that the producers keep around just to keep the engagement up. And I don't blame them for it. But if he wins this whole shebang, we will not do another episode of the reunion. Now, we will not read through all of it. If I see something interesting here, if the library is opened again, you will see. Oh wow, skip going after Miss Encino. Maybe if you spent a little less time eating ass, your breath wouldn't be as shit as your attitude. Wow. I feel like people like Miss Encino did not have a lot of friends. She was like a shark, and people did not like that, it seems like. Oh, PD going after Gani at this point. You really should just make it like your hairline and recede, which... yeah, Gani does not have a hairline. Does he even have a scalp? I feel like the only thing that was not robotic about him was his head. Right. Ooh, now the next thing is Miss Congeniality. Here you see who votes for who. And it is a pretty even split, I would say. Like, mixed bag, definitely. But I see Misty Moore a couple times there. So yes, Misty Moore, congrats. You are, of course, you are the Miss Congeniality. Who voted for you? I want to see that. Of course, Miss Lee on top. Miss Bikes. Miss Bicicleta. Cody even. Okay, Cody, I give you a little bit of respect. You saw the light. And then we have Reva as well. Wow, just 3 people, but hey, that's all that it takes. And this means that Misty at least won something. So she did here. So that means that Misty at least won something. And yeah, now she definitely came to perform and to slay these challenges. And my guess is that Misty Moore is going to be like a fan favorite after the show, you know, like the Trixie and the Katyas of this world. So this is our grand finale. We only have people from the Unsleeping City here. I only realized this right now. Wow. Okay. I mean, the Starstruck Odyssey team didn't perform as well, I guess. But put in your predictions right now. Who is going to be our next Drag Race superstar? Is it Kagrash? Is it Ricky Matsui? Is it Kingston Brown? Or is it Cody, the Night Angel? Let's go to the runway. It is best drag, and Kingston slayed the runway. He shut us up, he shut me up. He really came to show that no, runways, he can do them. He can do that. Not always, but he showed us like, no, don't get it twisted. I know what I'm doing. Cody was great. Kagrash was good. Ooh, and Ricky was bad on the runway. Best drag, by the way. Let's see. It's time to superstar. Night Angel Cody, I'm sorry, my dear, but it's not your time. I must ask you to sashay away. So Cody's out. Yes, I told you Cody was only here for production. This is not somebody who could have stayed around this long. Again, made great TV, and I'm not the worst person, but we needed him. Like, he spit on another contestant. He spit on somebody else. Like, come on, y'all. Now we have our 3 final finalists who have to lip sync to Expressed by Christina Aguilera. Ricky had a great lip sync. Kagrash had a good lip sync, and Kingston had only a bad lip sync. I cannot tell you how this is gonna go, y'all. Like, I feel like this has been a weird season, I'm gonna be honest. We will look at the stats later on, but my money still is kind of on Kingston, even though he flopped the lip sync right now. Let's see. Maybe our Vox Popsy can help us here. Ooh. Made my decision, the next drag superstar is Crash! Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it is camp. Honestly, it's camp. This is so campy. Wow. I love it. Woo, is this good? Yeah, so let's congratulations to Kagresh. We will have a look at the stats. Whew. Okay, yeah, now let's look at the stats because it is wide. Like he had a total of 2 wins, but he was high a lot. This is something I didn't notice. He was high a lot. And otherwise just safe, never in the bottom. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Then we had, of course, our 2 runner-ups, who, well, only Kingston was 1 time in the bottom, and so was Ricky was 2 times. But I kind of thought Kingston had more wins, but he also had only 2 wins. And so did Ricky, so nobody here has, in this season, got more than 2 wins, it seems like. Interesting enough. Cody only at the very beginning had a win and then nothing for the rest of the season. And yeah, I mean, I can see why they took him to the finale, but honestly, we could have left him in the dust before we went to the finale. But that's just my how I think about that. Yeah, and the other ones now, Rira did middle of the road. Like, we had a double Shantae from Sophia and Misty, and none of them got to the finale. So it was kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it was a waste, because we got more of them. And actually, it gave Sophia the ability to win, but still. This was like kind of a wild one. I'm gonna be honest. This was kind of like a wild one. Like, even Gunny, like, I thought at the beginning that Gunny was doing good. I don't know how I came to that, but I mean, he won the first challenge basically and had 1 high, but was actually pretty early eliminated. But I thought that he was gonna go far, but he didn't at all. And yeah, down here, sorry, my 3 girls. I expected especially Margaret and Xena to come far further, but when I say expected, I mean just like, I love this character. She is probably maybe one of the favorite character I have from the Dimension 20 universe. Maybe. Probably not if I truly think about it, but she truly, yeah, I love her. So yeah, with that being said, I don't know why I have my mic in my hand right now, I just felt like it. I hope you had a great time. I had definitely a lot of fun again. I'm gonna do another season of this, so subscribe if you want to see that and comment what you were expecting. I did not expect this outcome. Again, if you have not seen the first video, go and watch it. It had a similar kind of like crazy end that was kind of like, oh. And yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see us next time. Have a great day. Bye.